Yeah, say job. We wake up to finally you're lost in gratitude. Cause you know I'm never late up. Just be in our arms divinely protected. We never looking down. It's young MC, I triple C. You know we got the young rolling with the angels and we riding two planes. Divinely protected, ascended masses on my side. Welcome back to the channel to all my Aquarians out here. I appreciate you, Aquarius, for tapping back into the channel. Welcome back to Triple Threes Tarot. If you're new here, my name's MC333, spirit coach, psychic, and musician right here, musical entrepreneur and author. Welcome to my channel. Here on my YouTube channel, we do some musical stuff as we do tarot as well full time. Throughout the week, we do have daily uploads here, so make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe to never miss your tarot card reading. Aquarius, you're paired up with Libra on Venus days, on Fridays. So if you do have Libra in your chart, Aquarius, make sure you go tap in on the channel and make sure you check out that Libra reading for certain. For sure. And get tapped in, get right up to date. We're gonna be tapping into the collective energy right now. So if you're an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, progress, or have any planetary energies in that area, in that area of life, and you know how to map it out, you can just apply it to those areas if you know how to do so as well. If you guys need help with casting your whole sign zodiac chart, you can follow up with me. I can show you how to do so, or you can do it online. It's relatively easy. There's a few sites out there as well that'll guide you out, and that'll guide you well and cast your full sign, whole sign, Western zodiac chart, tropical, whatever you're looking for. So right now, Aqua, we're going to be tapping into the collective energy right now. There's 3 cards coming out at once. So these are some underlying stories, moving forward with an idea, taking action on an idea, so that you can create a sense of stability and foundation. And this is something that's very individual to you, something that's very unique to you. That's for some of y'all out there, some underlying stories. But we're going to get into the pinpointed energies. Let's see what's up. Show me Aquarius. If you're new as well, drop a comment down below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I appreciate everyone as well helping the channel grow, liking, subscribing, sharing. We're officially at 1,100 subs. Let's keep going, guys. Every 1,000 is a milestone. That's for certain. Well, here, Aquarius, you definitely want to move into an energy of wealth. I think you've tapped into this concept or this realization of wealth, longevity, maybe not doing the typical thing, maybe developing investments and savings plans and things of that nature to generate stuff, longevity, not just for you, but like for family. But in your current energy, you're a little worried about something, and I believe it's your foundation. So you want to move forward with this generational wealth, Aquarius, but there's something that you're worried about regarding your foundation or wealth creation here, your earning ability. And that has you overthinking a lot of things. It could even have you overthinking your relationships right now. And because you don't have a sense of stability, or your money may not be there like that. Maybe you're looking to curate this generational wealth, but your foundation's a little shaky, and it may seem uncomfortable to communicate that as well. There may be some sort of change going on, or time where of low income for you, or just a change with how you make money, like a slowdown, right? And it's causing you to overthink your relationships and how you maybe possibly how you're perceived. The Prince of Swords is upside down. Something wants to come to you for a conversation, but it's not yet approaching you. There's something that wants to approach you but doesn't know when to approach you. This may be a conversation that someone wants to have with you here, Aquarius, that someone wants to approach you in some way, shape, or form to have this conversation, but they're hesitant and they may not approach just yet. Um, Maybe this conversation will help the overthinking, or stop worrying about your finances or your foundation. But I'm not too sure. We're gonna look into it right now. Let's check it out. But something wants to come in. There's a conversation that wants to approach you, but it may not know how to approach you right now. Maybe because you're focused and worried about your foundation and the wealth that you create for yourself. That's more on your mind. That's more what you're thinking about. And then you could be, and then that has, because you're thinking about your finances so much and your stability, it kind of has you worrying and overthinking towards your relationships here. There's some adjustment that needs to be made to your routine here, Aquarius. There's some balance that needs to be made, and some adjustments need to be made in accordance to how you make your money here. With that Libra energy adjustment, there's certain changes and adjustments that need to be made here, Aquarius, towards your finances. This could deal with routine. Maybe there needs to be a new routine. Maybe the routine that you've been going, it's time for you to end that cycle. Maybe you're coming out of a cycle of breaking an old cycle of routine here, so you can step into that Ace of Pentacles and develop a new sense of practicality for yourself, so you can stop worrying. Maybe ending a cycle of old routine that no longer served you here. I'm hearing it could be a cycle that you're stuck in, which is why you're overthinking your foundation, because you're in a cycle that you know you need to end, which is why the adjustments card showing up here. Clarify this 5 of Disc, Spirit. This worry energy for Aquarius. Clarify the 5 of Disc for Aquarius here. Mm-hmm. 4 of Wands. You're worried about your foundation because you're not sure what actions to take next, possibly. I feel like you've taken a lot of actions. The 4 of Wands is that completion energy. I feel like you could be worried about just the connection. You see, because 4 of Wands deals with marriage and the bonding and the unification and the practicality of your actions and the creativity. I think you're being very practical towards your relationships here. I think you're being very practical with your creativity. Maybe this is an answer for you to how to calm the worry towards your foundation. Focus on the relationships that you have deep connections with or strong connections with. Those ones won't hesitate to come to you or have conversations with you if you're too worried about your foundation right now, or because I know you could be overthinking about your relationships and spending time towards your relationships based upon how much time you spend on thinking about and putting towards your foundation here. So the people who really do love, appreciate, and value you won't be worried that you're focused on your foundation right now, because you're taking a lot of actions. I could be, like I said, the solution to calm the worry, because you're taking a lot of actions. You took a lot of action towards these relationships, and so right now it's like it's just time to focus on your foundation, because you spent a lot of time maybe relating to other people, places, and things here. But I'm also hearing, in order to calm the mind, you can focus on your creativity and what you love, appreciate, and value, what you truly, deeply, cosmically have a bond towards, right? Like your creativity, what there's certain things that creative that you love to do here that's going to calm you from overthinking. Take the actions that you know you need to take towards the things you love to do, and do what you got to do to get those done here, Aquarius. It's my advice to you to maybe stop some of that over worry or some of that thinking. There just could be some uncomfortability towards your finances right now, but I'm hearing you taking a lot of the actions that you need to take. So there's really no need to worry. I'm hearing if there's no need to worry because you're taking the action that needs to be taken in alignment to your goals of this wealth. I'm hearing there may just be some changes that need to be incorporated. Where do you need to change? What do you need to let go? Where it doesn't need, where adjustments need to be made, right? Maybe this is like inventory stuff in your work or career, whatever it needs to be made, right? Maybe you need to do some price adjustments. Maybe you need to worry about that stuff. Let's see. Let's clarify this Five of Swords really quick. Spirit. Clarify Five of Swords for Aquarius, their spirit. Okay, and clarify this Prince of Swords. So a lot of the overthinking that you're doing, there's certain relationships, particularly an Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. It could be one of those people, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, that you're overthinking right now. Because your foundation may not be right, or may not be comfortable for you right now. So it may be maybe kind of be hindering you a little bit mentally to moving forward with this person here. Or you just need to utilize some of the earth energy a little bit more. To where you're overthinking your relationships, but be a little bit more practical because you've actually took actions with these people before and they know you're serious and they know you do show up for them. But right now you have to show up for yourself in accordance to your foundation. So that makes more sense. So it's like, don't overthink when you can just be practical and just make sense out of the situation here, right? There's some information that wants to come towards you here, but doesn't know if it's the right time based upon you working on something. There's something that you're working on and spending a lot of time into, and someone wants to approach you with some information, but it may not be the right time for them to do so. Or you may want to approach someone with some information, but it's not the right time to do so because you're working on something as well. And it's something creative with the Empress here. We have the Empress here. Something creative. Or someone's like working on some of you guys, you could be working on a family, maybe focusing on getting pregnant or having kids and things of that nature. That's what you're spending a lot of time on. So you're not really bothered on external energy right now. And you're not really bothered about giving people any advice or receiving advice from people or having conversations, letting outside energy in. You're spending a lot of time internally working on your foundation. I'm hearing it's a lot of earth energy, a lot of fire. Anything I'm seeing that's getting in the way is your air. So there's a lot of overthinking, possibly. A lot of uncomfortability. I'm going to pull 3 confirmation cards from my Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck now, and you guys can comment down below what you think these are. If you want to play a little game and test on intuition here, you can drop a guess and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think the mystery card will be for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. You are moving forward with an idea here. First one we have is the Fool. Yeah, I'm an Aquarius rising. I've been pulling this card for myself a lot as well, day to day. We got a double Empress. So there's a lot of creativity, a lot of creation going down right now. A lot of creativity or just personal expression of it, maybe your faith, your religion, your beliefs, right? Old memories that were very fulfilling, your connection to spirit or spiritual experiences here. I'm hearing synchronicities, and I'm hearing be open to realms of new creativity with the Fool. This is starting a new journey of how you create wealth. I think this is what this adjustment is. You're starting a new journey of of wealth creation, because the Empress is creativity, the Fool is a fresh start, the Knight of Cups is moving forward with an opportunity or a love connection here. And this opportunity I'm seeing is the only water card. So the opportunity I'm seeing could be someone you relate to, so like a love connection, relationship. But this opportunity could very much be a business opportunity that you want to move forward with, that you move forward with based upon your creativity and being open to receive. This is going to be a fresh start for you based upon creativity and an opportunity that you decide to take action with here. And I think this is something you created for yourself because you've been working on something here with the Virgo energy, 8 of Discs. And this could have something to do with expressing yourself. Maybe you are the prince in the situation. Like you express yourself with your voice in some way, shape, or form. But there's something that you're ready to give birth to that deals with the expression of your voice that is not ready to be out, that you're working on right now. Maybe it's like a book, a podcast, a music album, a project. You know what I'm saying? You're doing something with your voice that you have ready that's going to be a messenger to the collective, or a big message to the collective, but you're working on it right now. Um, Spending a lot of time working, you are worried about your finances, you are worried about the wealth that you create, so you're worried about your routine and your day-to-day basis, just your day-to-day basis right now. And the underlying theme to that, I'm gonna pull 2 cards. These look nice for you though. These look nice for you. And then we have the page of swords here as well at the bottom of our Rider-Waite-Smith, which the page is the same as confirmation, a double confirmation as a Prince of Swords. Page of Swords, Prince of Swords, the same energy here. So with it being seeing up right now, I'm seeing that this is going to be something we're going to be able to move forward with once we're done working on it here, because we're going to feel complete. That's going to complete our foundation. Um, and the idea or the vision of completion will be manifested. You could be worried about this Earth person, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, based upon them telling you something or receiving some information about them. So now you could be overthinking about this person. And maybe there's a conversation you will have to have with them, but you're not ready to have yet because you're busy working, or you're busy like focusing on yourself for some way, shape, or form. If that happens like during the week, or if it already has happened, I don't think it has happened yet, but it could have. Actually, not yet, because I don't. It's in the position of the best path for you to walk, so I don't think so. The hidden influence is the overthinking, so like that's just low key kind of happening, like overthinking a little bit. Um, but really, you should be paying attention to the information that you receive from an Earth sign. I think the overthinking is happening because because there's some change within your foundation that has to be done. Um, there's some change within your foundation that has to be done. Hmm. And it's based upon practical action. There's change that has to be done based upon practical action. You have to be more practical with the actions that you take and that you initiate. So like I'm hearing be cautious with your finances as well. Don't just spend when you want to spend. Be more intentional and look at things as more like investments, because you're overthinking your foundation right now. But I'm hearing there's not much to overthink because you've tapped into that energy of completion with the 2 of Wands towards how you relate, well, that you through your creativity and all those things, right? But this is all happening to guide us towards the 6 of Cups, 6 of Hearts. This is what it's all leading us to pay attention to the opportunities and love connections that are in our lives right now, and the King of Spades, being in position of authority to use our voice and communication in our throat chakra. understanding when to say something and when not to say something, utilizing the voice or becoming the voice. I'm seeing a lot of harmony within the opportunities and a lot of harmony within your love connection. For y'all looking, that resonates for a love reading. I'm seeing a very good omen for your love reading, for your love life. Very good omens for your love life, which is great to see. I'm seeing a lot of generational wealth and a lot of building finances too, based upon creativity. But there's some adjustment that needs to be made or something that needs to be incorporated to develop some sort of balance. Let me check something for you guys, actually. Give me one sec. You guys can actually still hear me. I figured I have a mic on. But let me grab this book. I don't really, but I feel like I should today with the Four of Wands. I want to check out their definition. If they talk about this Four of Wands, so y'all hang with me. I mean, am I still recording though? That's number one. Yeah. As we close out the reading, guys, I'm just gonna check this out for you. Let's see. Okay, four is a solid number, a number of stability. Four is below the abyss, so it means solidification and materialization. Yes, that's earth energy. We know that. We know that. We know that. Let's see. In traditional tarot, along the eights, these cards can relate to the home and property. This is where the stability of the numbers come from. Imagine, okay, Rider-Waite Smith, okay. Four of Cups shows a figure of deep contemplation. Okay, he ignores. Four of Discs. Okay. Four of Wands showing a large house with a place in the background, palace in the background. So the celebration that this card shows is taken by Crowley to mean completion. Okay. So there's definitely some sort of completion and celebration happening with based upon your foundation, based upon your resources and money. But you could be maybe you're overthinking about some sort of celebration. Maybe a trip, or if you're planning a trip or some sort of special occasion here in some way, shape, or form. As card refers to chest in a suit of fire. Being below the abyss is the Lord of all manifested active power. The original will of the two has been transmitted through the three and is now built up into a solid system, order, law, and government. So maybe there's a system within your routine or our foundation and finances that you just kind of figured out here. So there's a lot of analyzing and a lot of change going down practically here towards your finances. Here in a system of relocation as well. But yes, it is also referred to as Venus in Aries, which indicates that one cannot establish one's work without tact and gentleness. Okay, so it's individual care and kindness towards your work. Okay, so I'm hearing have compassion and have gratitude towards what you're working on here. Because whatever you're doing, if you're not seeing results, you may not feel like it's something that's worthwhile, but there's something that you're working on here that's actually worth a lot to you, or worth a lot that you just aren't aware of yet, or haven't seen yet. The wands are headed by the ram. Yeah, they are headed by the ram. Sacred to chest, the father god Amun Ra, as also to Aries, but at the other end of the wands are the doves and Venus. In the symbol, the ends of the wands touch a circle, showing the completion and limitation of the original work. It is within the circle that the flames four-double, as if to assert the balance of the energy, are seen to play. And there is no intention of to increase the scope of the original will. The limitation bears in itself the seeds of disorder. In the symbol, the ends of the wands touch a circle, showing the completion and limitation of the original work. It's within this circle that the flames of energy are seen to play, and there is no intention to increase the scope of original work. The limitation bears in itself the seeds of disorder. It's a very interesting card, guys. The Four of Wands in the breakdown of this. It talks about it's like it's like the completion, something you're working on that you're seeing the completeness of, but also the limitation factor of. It's like maybe you're very complete towards what you're working on, but how are you limiting yourself to what you're working on as well? You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that's very fulfilling and very complete because there's a lot of creative force, there's a lot of actions being taken, but in that same way, you're limiting yourself as well, which is probably why I guess it's like what it signifies in the Rider-Waite-Smith talking about marriage and things of that nature, because that's kind of what's going on with marriage, whether it's spiritual marriage or like you go with government. And I'm not biased in any way, shape, or form. You can do what you want to do, but that's like that as well, where you feel the completion, but you also see the limitation of having to or to committing to someone else and only one person for the rest of your life, etc. As you can feel complete but also limited at the same time. That's a great way to reference that card as the marriage card. So I appreciate you guys. I hope this brought you clarity as we end this off, Aquarius, just to tap into some in-depth stuff and look into some other energies. Um, before we go, actually, I want to check out this adjustment card for the major arcana, because that would be justice, Libra, balance, responsibility, truth, consideration. Yes, called justice often in readings regarding legal matters such as unions, both martial and commercial. Crowley renamed this card to adjustment so that is points to act of adjustment. Okay, so that it points to the act of adjustment. This is only possible by keeping an open mind and having a desire to negotiate a way out of conflict. One must adjust one's position to reach satisfactory conclusion. Materially speaking, this card may indicate legal matters or prosecutions. It can speak to marriage or prenuptial agreements, and a wider society to treaties and alliances. It can also relate to any aspect in which the phrase the jury is out can be applied. This card represents the astrological sign of Libra, yes, and is ruled by Venus, yes, indeed. The scales may swing up and down quite wildly as they settle, but the objective is always to bring them back into balance. Crowley identified the adjustment card as the Harlequin, the female consort of the Fool. It's funny because we have the Fool here as well. Female consort of the Fool. The description of the figure on this card is rife with symbolism. On her head she wears the ostrich feathers of Ma'at and the Egyptian goddess of justice. Shown on her forehead, the Urus serpent, the lord of life and death. She stands on tiptoe to show how precariously true justice is balanced in point and can be lost on the slightest misstep. Okay, this just goes into the imagery. Yeah, so guys, this card is just talking about what needs to be balanced, the act of adjustment. So what needs to adjust? You can be actually making certain adjustments right now in accordance to your generational wealth plan or the idea that you had for yourself in curating general wealth. You could be making certain adjustments with that right now. So that's a big general theme. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, Aquarius, y'all are the most important part to Triple Three's Tarot, and I thank you for tuning in. As always, I'm watching from afar and I'm rooting for you. If you guys are looking for extensive personals, hit that description link down below. As always, it's MC Triple Three. We out here. Let's go. No more Himalaya. Keep it going, I never lag. And I'm in my spaceship, and you know I never land. I might try to do you bad.